Hello, Foogle fam. This is Dex, and I'm here with a quick update on Marfoogle news. So today, we're going to unpack what JB just said in Tokyo. Today's show is brought to you by Energy. Head over to marfooglenews.com/energy with an I-N-E-R-G-Y, and get your hands on the latest and greatest solar generator. Our entire show is run from one Energy solar generator. If you don't have a solar generator, you don't know what they are, definitely go take a look. The reason this one's so incredible is it's completely flexible and you can customize it to any size you need. A really great product, marfooglenews.com/energy. Welcome back, everybody. This is Dex from Marfoogle News. And in today's update, I'm going to talk a little bit about what JB had to say in Tokyo. So is it a misspeak, or did he really mean what he said? So the headline comes from Bloomberg, and it says, Biden misspeaks on Taiwan, says U.S. military would intervene. So President JB said the U.S. military would intervene to defend Taiwan in an attack from Xi's country. Comments that appeared to break from the long-standing U.S. policy of strategic ambiguity before they were walked back by White House officials. So why are they walking this back? Asked during a press briefing on Monday in Tokyo whether the U.S. would be willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan after not doing so in UKR, JB said, yes, it's a commitment we have made. Now, why would he say that? He's obviously thinking that, he obviously believes in that if he's saying it, or maybe there's something wrong with his brain and he's just talking the opposite. I don't understand. But for him to make such a very clear and simple statement about something that's so significant, it just seems, as the president of the United States, you would know yes or no if you're going to do something like that, right? You would think that that wouldn't be a question to be asked, or to be walking back a statement of such significance. Quote, it says, we agree with the one Xi policy we signed onto in all the attendant agreements made from there, JB added, but the idea that it can be taken by force, is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region and be another action similar to what happened in UKR. It's a burden that's even stronger, he added. So kind of walked around on that statement there, but going back to the original statement of saying, hey, yes, we will support them, or we will support it militarily, that's kind of a big thing. So earlier in the briefing, JB had said the U.S. policy towards Taiwan has not changed at all. A White House spokesperson repeated that commitment after his remarks, saying that the president reiterated the one Xi policy and is committed under the Taiwan Relations Act to provide Taiwan with the military means to defend itself. So there's a big difference in providing military means and providing true military support with troops. So I think that's part of the gray area that everybody wants to dance around on this topic. White House officials later said that JB simply meant that the U.S. would provide military equipment to Taiwan, not sending troops to defend the island if China attacks, which would constitute a landmark shift in policy. So there they are, walking the statement back, clearly saying, hey, it's just about supporting them with equipment. It's not that we would actually use our own troops. So what do you think? I think the big thing we got to take into perspective here is he is on a trip, a tour, so to speak, in Asia, going to Tokyo, going to SK and other locations. And there's going to be a lot of rhetoric flying around. There's going to be a lot of relevant questions being asked by reporters locally as well as internationally, or reporters back here from the States asking questions as well. And that's sort of what we're seeing. But you know, this rhetoric is flying around, specifically around Taiwan. It's been amping up over the last few weeks. It does seem logical, based on what we saw with UKR, that the same thing could potentially happen in Taiwan. It would probably be much different. I would expect Xi's country to probably roll in with a greater force and a greater speed than what we saw with Vlad and his troops. But I guess time will tell if it actually does happen. It's definitely on the radar. It's something we do need to be paying attention to, I think mostly because we're getting so much information right now coming out from this. We've got our leader traveling to those regions, talking specifically, with the leadership in Japan, the leadership in SK, and how they're going to, potentially deal with this event when it happens. I can't believe they're over there just talking about other, trade issues. It's obvious that the conversation is pretty much going to be completely about Taiwan and what to do when Xi actually makes the move. So I don't know. Tell me what you think. This is the update. This is what he said. This is what the White House walked back. Do you really think we're going to use our troops, or do you really just think it's another UKR where we just send in equipment and, let happen whatever happens? So tell me in the comments below. Again, this is Dex with Marfoogle News. If you want to support the channel, just head over to our website, marfooglenews.com. If you're looking for prep food, you can go to marfooglenews.com/prep. You can get your hands on long-term storage food. We have 25-year shelf life food available there at deep discounts. You can save up to $150 right now on special packages from My Patriot Supply that are specifically for the Foogle fam. So make sure you use that link, marfooglenews.com/prep. And if you're looking for EMP protection, don't forget EMP Shield. You can go to marfooglenews.com/EMP to learn all about the products that they have that can protect your house, your car, your other vehicles, your ham radios, anything from the effects of an electromagnetic pulse or a coronal mass ejection. So go take a look, marfooglenews.com/EMP, marfooglenews.com/prep, or just go to the website and you'll find all of this information and so much more at marfooglenews.com. Thanks again. This is Dex signing out.
Feed the haters to the alligators. Your way or the highway. See you later. B.O.D. is the homie and Mr. Vader. If it wasn't for you, I would never made it. Whole city's covered by the cremated. Now they listen to what we were saying. Doesn't matter if the manufacturer or created. But now